Hello, this is Monday afternoon. I've come after work. Grinch and Fluffy are working, so I'm on my own. It's only 3 degrees. It hasn't defrosted at all, so I can't do much about the ground, but I'm planning to carry on mulching under the membrane because we've got some fresh manure that arrived today, so I'm going to make the best of it and mulch as much as I can. Not sure what I'll do with the holes. I might just fill them with manure, put cardboard and fill everything, and then later on, as we uncover the membrane and do our beds, we can deal with the holes then, because there is nowhere I can dig. So I'm still trying to go ahead with some work on the allotment instead of letting the weather get the best of me. So just want to progress, so that's what I'm going to do. I've been asking everybody for cardboard. Nobody had any, but what I've done is, around where we live there is little shops, and at the back of the shop they've got all their recycling, and I asked one of them if I could actually take some cardboard. So it was a little coffee shop, and they were quite happy for me to reduce their cardboard pile. So I got all the cardboard that was brown and big enough that I could use. So this is my pile, and I've started. When I arrived, I got some manure already, nice and ready, and I might put some manure first on all this cardboard here, on these beds that I've already, well, sort of weeded, just to cover it and reach the ground, and just also to try to smother the weeds to come back. And then afterwards I'm going to attack under the membrane where we left off with Grinch. And you'll never believe it, but I again forgot the kitchen scrap. I'm just useless, absolutely useless. But anyway, let's just get on with it. Now I've got the manure. Oh, well, I was trying to take the black spike out of the cardboard, but I can't. They're frozen in, so we'll just have to remove them when we find them, when we're working in the soil to plant, because I can't do it. Should be putting some gloves on, really. Getting muddy hands. I just couldn't wait to start. I always find that with manure it just looks lovely and tidy, probably because there is so much straw in it. Just a lot of straw, but it's good because it will help with the mulching. And I have wondered if all those grass in there are going to start growing. Hopefully not. Only time will tell. I might be making a huge mistake putting that on, but this is all I can do for the weather, and it'll either going to work or it'll fail. I'm going to learn from my mistakes. That's what I do as a general rule. So yeah, let's carry on with this. Oh, the other point I wanted to make, it might be a cheap wheelbarrow, but the blessing for a cheap wheelbarrow is it's extra light, and I really need a light wheelbarrow to be doing all this. A heavy one would have killed me. Look at that. Manure is smoking. Can you see it in the light? I hope you can. I've lost count of how many wheelbarrows. I'm sure Fluff will tell me when he looks at the time lapse. Getting pretty shattered, but I'm determined to finish. I've still got this to do, and I want to retop around the raspberries. But yes, look at it smoking. Nice and warm manure. It's looking so much better than cardboard. And Fluff, sorry, that was what was left of your sculpture, and I moved it to put the manure and I broke it, sorry. But that's the leftover. Sun's going down again. Looking amazing though. Anyway, I better get going. Right, that's me done. Shattered. My goodness, don't know how many wheelbarrows I've done, but it's but good work done. As usual, I was overestimating what I was going to do. There was no way I was going to do under the membrane. There's no way. First, it's getting dark. Second, I'm shattered. But I have covered all around the front of the plot where with weed, and I wanted to make sure that the weeds wouldn't come back. And also, while some lovely fresh manure arrived, I wanted to see if it enriched the soil. So I'm going to show you what I've achieved. Hopefully you can see in the dark. So here's what I've achieved. It's all covered. So here's the lavenders. Haven't really covered the lavenders because I don't want them to rot, basically. Don't want too much water or damps around them. Dampness. So luckily the soil goes up, so they're higher up, which means they're not standing in water as such. But here they are. I still got to separate those, but I'm waiting for the ground to sow, so we'll see. And this is it. This is what I've been doing. It's so you can see where the manure is. I've covered all the area with cardboard boxes, and then I've covered it with manure. I've put a bit more manure all around the raspberries and the red currants. Here we go. So it's looking a lot better and tidier actually than cardboard. We've got the lovely sunset. Definitely need to go home. The little tree is looking the same, which I suppose it's good. And I've also put a bit more manure in this area, just so the soil is enriched, and also stop the weed coming through just where the greenhouse will go at some point, hopefully. So there. And yeah, and today I met, briefly just said hi to a new plot owner at the other end, and my lovely neighbour over there, and like me, they were getting some manure, and we've all been mulching, all of us. Suppose it's to prepare for spring. The great thing is they know what they're doing, so if they're doing it, that means I can't be wrong. Hopefully. So there, this is what I've done today. As you can see from my from my breath, it's cold. It was -80 last night, so maybe not as cold tonight, but look at the sun. The sky is clear, so I think it will be cold, and the ground was frozen even when it was sunny this afternoon. The maximum was 3 degrees, so there is no way I could have done any digging or weeding. So instead I've been covering. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.